Wait until you see this one.
Yeah, it's been going on all morning long. If you've been with us since 5 a.m., you know we have Lee Copeland live in studio, and he's been taking a pumpkin and turning it into a gorgeous jack-o'-lantern, getting us ready for the trick-or-treaters tonight. Good morning, Lee. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.
Lee, are you going to show off this pumpkin?
I guess.
You've been working so hard. So Lee is a local filmmaker, creative genius, I will call you. You might be a little more humble than all that, but I will brag on you because look what you can do in just a matter of a few minutes, really.
Yeah. It's something that it's a tradition. I've been carving since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Took a bit of a break in my mid-years, but I don't think I've missed a single season in the last 20 at least.
You and your wife always do this?
Yeah, it's tradition. We'll find the time each year, somehow, some way to
Talk about that process from design to creation. We've kind of seen it all play out here over the course of the last hour or so.
Yeah.
You got to get the innards out. That's step number one.
And that's a really important step because you really want to scrape it down, clean it out nice and proper. That way you don't get all those little stringy pieces that block some of the cool design work that you're doing.
Yeah.
And then I'll come up with a sketch and an idea, and not knowing exactly what size of pumpkin I'm working with, I'll just visually transfer it on with a Sharpie. And
all by
And,
hand.
so.
You're making a bit of a mess here, Lee. I got to say that right now. But you're using some special tools here to do this. Talk about some of these pumpkin carving tools that you're using.
Well, these are your standard pumpkin carving tools that you get with any kit. But I also, I'd say 10, 15 years ago, started using my wood carving tools that I still had from when I was in school.
Yeah.
So, and I was glad I held on to them because I found a use.
When they say those are so much safer than breaking out the big kitchen knives and things like that. Some of us get frustrated and to remove the top and get some of the big pieces out.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
You gotta take it easy. You gotta take it slow. Large knives, you're gonna butcher it in a very unpleasant way.
I do that often. Yours looks a lot better than any creation I've ever made.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I love that. And I saw that you were at the Erie Zoo carving up pumpkins for the kids to see the whole process too.
Yeah, Scott Mitchell asked me if I was interested and able, and we figured out a time. And some of the kids were scared, some of them loved it. Both are compliments.
Thank you so much for spending your morning with us.
Yeah, it's been a tradition for you, I know, and your family for a while. We're hoping it becomes a tradition with us here at Erie News Now Sunday.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you stopping by this morning. Erie